So at least I can practice happening.
Good. Okay.
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay, super. Rightio, so start off with canopy. Let's get the canopy closed.
Yes.
And we need to make sure that the canopy is properly locked. Okay, so
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Right, so obviously the canopy isn't locked yet, so let's just make sure it comes down and the catch clicks into place properly. Right, are your rudder pedals set?
Yeah, I did
Okay.
it before.
And are they properly locked in place? So that's what I mean, set and secure. Okay, harness straps. So, okay, cool. Control. So what we're going to do is this round the block, round the box we call it. So you try and move it the full limit of its travel. Okay. Right. Throttle, again, we want to move the throttle full limit of its travel. Okay. The parking brake is on. If the spoilers are open, the parking brake is on. Avionics off. Fuel cock is on. Main switch. Right, we'll have the main switch on now. Okay. Right, engine instruments are reading what we would expect. The flight instruments, again, reading sensibly, and I've set the altimeter to QFE, which is the altitude, the setting at this airfield. Right, cabin heating is closed, we're not going to need that today. Trim, again, full and free movement. Starting the engine then, right, again, check parking brakes on. Now I'm going to go with a warm start, so we're just going to take the throttle off the stop. Okay.
Okay.
And make sure the choke is closed. We'll have the strobe on, so the strobe, and you probably just hear that squeaking. Okay. Fuel pump on, you can definitely hear that. Control column, hold it fully back. Ignition, let's get the key in, and the key round to both. Okay, check we're clear round, okay, and have a bit of a shout. Clear prop, and then start the engine. As you can see, thank you very much. As you can see, even opening the throttle that little bit, we got nearly 3,000 RPM, so we just need to keep going on. Right, after starting then, the oil pressure has risen. We'll have the avionics on, we'll have the radio on, and once we've got the radio, we can put our headsets on. Yeah. Can you hear me all right?
I hear you all right, yeah.
Okay, good. Right, so radio. Transponder set to, should be set to 7,000. So we'll just reset that back to 7,000. Right, and then we'll put it up to the alt setting. cowl flap. We'll leave it closed for the moment, just to help the engine warm up. Choke is fully in. I'm going to check the mags. What we're looking for, we should see a small drop in RPM. The engine shouldn't stop. Which again we've got on both both ignition systems.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I hear myself. I don't hear you.
Oh, okay.
You might have now. Yeah.
That better?
The mic was unplugged.
Plug wasn't in properly.
Yeah.
I thought it sounded a bit quiet. Okay. Right, is that better? Right. Okay, super. Right, so that's everything. I've turned the DI and the turn and slip on, and I've turned off the fuel pump. Okay, and we just want to check that that's reading something like what it should do. Okay, so that's fine. Right, taxiing then. We're going to start taxiing, and before we start taxiing, what we need to do, keeping the stick back, okay, grab hold of the brake, that's it, and now just gently let the brake handle go. Now what I try and do is I try and look outside the cockpit when I'm doing that, because if the aircraft suddenly gets going, if I'm just looking at the checklist and God knows what, I don't know what's happening. So keep your eyes out of the cockpit so you can see what's going on. Right, so now you need to start advancing the throttle to get the aircraft moving. Remember, nice, gentle, smooth movements.
Okay then, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
That's it, hard left. Hard left. That's it. I think we're going to end up a little bit on the grass. That's brilliant. Excellent stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so keep it straight now. Right, now close the throttle. What we want to do is check that the brake is going to stop the aircraft. Now if the brake if the brake won't stop the aircraft while you're taxiing, is it safe to carry on taxiing? Good question. Probably not. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Off we go.
Let me go now.
Launch point Golf Oscar Sierra is about to backtrack the hard runway for departure. Sierra launch point, copy. He didn't say don't come up, did he? So carry on.
Yeah. Yeah, they looks like they are resting now.
Yeah. They're nowhere near ready anyway, so...
But you will make the U-turn, right?
Yeah.
Because there is quite busy.
Yeah, we'll go onto the grass. That's my intention.
Okay then. Can slow down.
Yeah.
So we go to grass, sorry?
We will.
So just you can tell when.
Yeah. Okay, so if you start coming right now. That's it. And remember, you might need some extra power because the grass is quite soft.
Yeah. Okay. And go like straight now?
Yeah, keep it straight now. sec.
Okay. Got the control. I make one point to the back. Sure.
November Alpha, ready to launch? Anytime you want, mate. Okay, so that's lined us up nicely. Right, so we'll check the instruments are moving as they should. We'll check the wheel brake. Okay, we've checked the pedals while we were taxiing and stuff. So power check. Now holding the brake. Okay, you have to hold the brake, otherwise the aircraft will creep. So what we want to do is advance the power to full. Okay, and bring it back to 4,000. Doesn't have to be exact. It's reading about 4,050, I would say. So click it off. We've lost 50-ish.
Traffic, please to turn left and slowly southbound to the north. Low level, brake over, lost traffic.
That's probably more like 100, that one. Okay, and check the aircraft. Check its idling. Which is idling again. And temperatures and pressures are good. Oh, pressure seems a bit on the low side, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, bar oil pressure.
But it's inside the green range, so that's good. Okay.
Alpha take-up slack.
So pre-takeoff check again. Let's just recheck the canopy. Straps, are we tightly secure? Trim. Okay, we've already checked it once. It looks like it's somewhere in the middle. DI is synchronised with the compass. Fuel. Again, fuel cock, fuel pump. Contents. Cowl flap, we'll have that open now, and it just twists a little bit to lock it. Okay. And spoilers are closed. Just check visually that the spoilers are closed. And eventualities.
Remember, okay. All out, all out.
As before. Okay, we've got a little bit of breeze, not much. And we have the usual problem of what do we do if the engine should stop. Obviously we lower the nose to maintain speed, and if we can we try and land in front. If not, we may have to turn and land in one of the fields or something. Okay, so that's bus traffic. Golf Oscar Sierra is lining up 27 hard for departure. Right, so do you want to take us onto the runway?
Please to turn clear to the north.
Straight?
Okay, yeah, let's go then. Oscar Sierra is rolling. That's it, full power now, Jerry, full power. Start to ease the stick forward, and you need to keep it straight as well. That's it. Let the speed build up. That's it, that's good. That's excellent. Over there, look by that smoke.
I saw it flying.
Yeah, the helicopter's just gone. Please. Okay, let's start to bring the power back.
Power back, yeah.
That's it. That'll do. That's good. That's enough. Keep it in the top of the green.
Okay.
That's it, that'll do fine. And again, keep your attitude.
Yeah.
head over that way, shall we?
Okay. Right, left.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Right, 1,000 feet, we can take the fuel pump off now. Yeah.
1,100.
Okay, that's good. Again, look around the instrument panel, check everything's okay.
Yeah, fuel pump, yeah, right. Engine. That's it. Do we know the radio?
We don't need to worry about the radio at the moment.
So it's about command, we don't fly over it.
Right, okay. Okay, let's level off at 1,500 feet, shall we?
Okay, yeah.
That's it. The traffic. That's got to be 2 miles to Capthorpe. It's almost stationary there, look.
Yeah. They might have a work or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Keep your attitude, you've got to lower the nose.
Yeah. So, we want 60, yeah?
60, yeah. That's it.
I did trim a little bit.
Yeah. Now remember when you trim, move the stick to get the attitude you want, hold the attitude you want, and then change the trimmer so you're not having to push or pull on the stick.
Yeah. Okay. So we got 60 knots, 1,600 feet,
Yeah.
and we're flying somewhere. It's Latford over there, isn't it?
Is what, sorry?
Latford.
Lutterworth is that one.
Alright, so what is this?
That is Crick.
Oh, yeah, right, we are so fast.
That's the village of Crick, just there, and that's the rest of it.
Yeah.
That's the M1 you see going down there. Okay, just come round to the right.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that is Lutterworth way over there. That's Magna Park.
Yeah.
And the town is to the right of it, just over the top of the turbines.
And Stengon,
And Stengun Lake, that's right.
Stamford.
Stamford, yes.
We go to this direction or?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
1,600, okay.
Yeah.
Go down.
Yeah, keep an eye on that as well, because that's telling you
If we are ascending or descending.
exactly. Remember, that tells you what's happening now. This tells you what has happened in the past. Because by the time that loses 100 feet, it's told you you've lost 100 feet. It's history. Whereas that is saying, hey, you're going down at the moment. So you need to keep an eye on, and really what you should be doing is scanning all the instruments. You know, do a scan, look around, okay, check your attitude and stuff, have another look around the instruments. So don't get transfixed by looking at the instruments, and don't get transfixed by not looking at them at all. So, okay, let's come round to the left, shall we?
Look right, yeah.
Yeah.
Turn left.
at that.
November Alpha approaching from the west.
Yeah, he's way below us.
Yeah.
I saw him, he's behind you. Almost back at the airfield. Okay, come round to the right. We'll head back in the direction of the airfield. Let's go into a descent, shall we?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so bring the power back to about 2,800. That's it. Keep the speed constant, and with the reduced power, the aircraft has got to really start coming down. Remember your thing, you go into a descent, it's power, then the attitude, and then retrim. So it's power, attitude, trim.
Power, attitude, trim.
Yeah. Okay. Let's head over towards Welford.
We don't want to fly over it, right?
No, we're just heading in that direction. It's just something to aim towards.
So there is movement onto airfield?
Yeah, that's the chipmunk that we just heard. I took November Alpha. You see it's yellow in colour, and then that's the November Alpha is the yellow one. Oscar Yankee is the red one.
It's so steep.
It is. It is. Okay, let's come left, shall we?
Yeah, look right.
That's it.
Yeah, up there, 1,000 feet high.
Okay.
Yeah. Where we straight, like this maybe?
Yeah, that's it. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a go at a few circuits. There's a couple of exercises I would like to do. So we'll have a go at a couple of those with the circuit. Okay, let's come round to the left, shall we?
Okay, look around, nice one.
Yeah. On the downwind leg, which is,
Yeah,
keep turning left.
we are about 800 now.
Okay, so let's put the power back up.
Back up.
Okay, so straight up on the downwind leg. So, if we're going to go into a land, obviously we need to think about the pre-landing check. So, fuel.
Fuel cock.
Yeah.
Fuel pump on.
Yeah.
Fuel content.
Yeah. That's it.
R. Radio on the 757. Radio.
127 decimal 57, we say.
Decimal, yeah. Okay.
That's it, yeah. Decimal.
Decimal.
That's it. Yeah.
And A, altimeter.
Yeah.
B.
That's it.
D, it's a transponder. 7000.
Yeah.
H is harness.
That's it, yeah.
And do we have all? Okay, great.
No, the bus traffic Golf Office area is down with left down 427. Okay.
So where we are going to on the tarmac or?
I think on the grass, they park the chipmunk on the tarmac, so that sort of answers that question for us.
So grass.
Yeah.
And because it's not strong wind today, we don't need to go too much far.
No.
We got already 700, so we can really do it somewhere here approximately.
Well, a bit further.
A bit further, okay.
Start turning now.
Turning, yeah.
And close the throttle.
Close the throttle.
That's good.
Okay then. Important, yeah.
Yep. You don't want to be.
Yeah.
Got to try and aim for the speed that you set. Oscar Sarah 527 grass.
Okay.
Right, now pick one of the lines to fly along. Now we need to also pick something to give us a touchdown point. So just some discoloured piece of grass or something. So once that starts to go up the canopy, which it is now, start to use a bit of spoiler. That's it. And it's still going up the canopy, so a bit more spoiler. And as we approach the ground, don't let it touch down. That's it. Keep it in the air as long as you can. Keep it in the air. That's it. It's a bit high, Jerry.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Sorry.
A bit high.
It's a bit high, yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. Right. Full power then.
Full power run, yeah.
Yeah. Give it the lot. Give it everything. Right, now ease forward on the stick. And it'll try and swing left, so you've got to use the right pedal to keep it straight. Now lower the nose to keep the speed up.
Yeah, 55.
And that's good. Start the throttle back. Good. throttling back now. Level off. Attitude.
Attitude.
Yeah. Power.
Power. And trim.
That's it. That's good. Free trim, yeah. That's it. Okay, let's come round to the left, shall we?
Shall we? Right? Left.
Okay.
Turn left, yeah. 900 feet. Still a little bit high, but we are descending.
Okay.
A bit like maybe 40.
Okay. So, radio call.
Radio call.
Okay. Number, the call is
green button.
Yeah, it's Husbuzz traffic, Golf, Oscar Sierra, downwind, left hand.
Okay, before I do anything, Husbuzz traffic, Golf, Oscar Sierra, downwind, left hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Husbuzz traffic, Golf, Oscar Sierra, downwind, left hand. Yeah. Right?
That's it. You got it. Okay. So, now look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring the power back a bit.
Power back.
Okay, so let's run through the check.
Fuel cock.
Yeah.
It's okay. Fuel pump on. Fuel contents. Okay.
Yeah.
Radio. Is
Yeah. The right frequency.
Right frequency.
And we have made a call.
We made a call.
Yeah.
Engine pressure, engine temperature.
Looking good.
Looking
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Altimeter.
Set to the QFE setting.
QFE.
Yeah.
And T. Transporter 7000.
Yeah. And alt.
Alt mode. Harness.
It's good. Yeah. Okay. So, do you think it's about right?
Alright.
Radical?
Yeah. Alright.
Now what we need to do on the runway is pick something that we want to touch. So as we come in, we're going to touch down on a point.
Yeah.
Okay? And then what we have to do is watch whether that point goes up or comes down the canopy, because we adjust that with the spoilers. Okay? But you've got to keep the speed constant
Yeah,
when
60.
you're doing it.
Yeah, okay.
Well, whatever speed you're coming in at, it's got to stay the same. Down on, start to go down the canopy, use a bit of spoiler. So use a bit of spoiler, a bit more. Okay, now it's still going down the canopy, so we need more spoiler, a bit more spoiler, bit more. That's it, that's a lot. Remember, just before touchdown, 2 centimetres forwards. Okay, now hold it off. that height. Keep it at that height. Keep the stick coming back. Keep the stick coming back. Keep the stick coming back. Not too much.
Right.
That's it. That's it.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Full power then.
Alright, just gonna
Oh, okay, I've got it.
camera. Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Okay, so full power.
Right, full power then. Now, notice when you move the stick forward, the aircraft tries to go left. So move the stick forward and we have to apply the right pedal to keep it straight. And away we go. Okay? There you go.
I have gone for here.
Start to bring the power back. Yeah. Okay, turn left.
Alright, turn left.
Level off.
Bring the power down here.
Yeah.
You're a bit more high, so 900, a bit less.
Okay. Yeah, we work with thermal, so that's why.
Very warm.
Okay, so, again, radio call.
Post traffic, post Sierra, downwind, left hand.
Okay.
So, pre-land check. Then, fuel cock, fuel pump, fuel contents. Our radio is 127.757. E is the engine, shows nice sensible.
Yeah.
Altimeter QFE, we got now 900.
Yeah.
C is transponder. I'm thinking trim. Oh,
Yeah.
transponder 7000.
Yeah.
And harness
Secure, yeah. Okay.
100, nearly 9.
Okay. I'll do the approach and the landing this time. And you can watch and follow me through on the controls, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's turn in now.
Yeah, turning, yeah.
Yeah. Close the throttle.
Yeah. A little bit more, we need to go to 60 only.
That's
60,
good.
yeah.
That's good.
Like this, yeah.
Yeah.
Descending about 1 knot. Stream, yeah.
That is 1 meter, not knots.
Meter per second, so it's like...
Well, 1 meter is 2 knots.
Okay. And we are 60 now.
Yeah. Good look around for other aircraft.
Look around, aircraft. Down there is nice.
Yeah. Okay, so now I I have control then, follow me through, yeah. Now we're going to use a point on the airfield. That point is starting to go down, so I'm going to start to use some spoiler until that point actually remains stationary in the canopy.
Are you watching on the nose somewhere?
Yeah, I'm just watching whether the point is going up or down the windscreen. Okay, let's bring it over a little bit further. One of these brown patches on the airfield as my aiming point. So, now I know I won't touch down on that, we're going to go a little bit further. So as we approach the ground, we start to hold it off. Now you see we're just above the ground, and the stick is coming back, 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 and eventually the stick is all the way back, and the aircraft touches down. Okay,
Yeah,
so, and full power. Now we ease forward on the stick, see it tries to swing to the left, so I need to use the right pedal to keep it straight. Okay, and you have control.
I have control.
So you see how I kept it much closer to the ground. That second one you were actually very good, and then you started to pull back a bit more and brought it back up again. A little bit too high, really.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start to reduce the power.
Power, yeah.
That's good.
We are 16 on.
Yeah. Turn left again.
Okay, right, that's left, yeah.
Yeah. And wings level.
Wing level?
Yeah. And 800 feet level off.
Okay.
And if you carry on turning left now, you'll go straight onto the circuit.
Okay, it's safety. So we'll level off it straight away, we don't do it.
That's it, yeah.
Okay. 60 knots, 750 feet. Okay, descending, a little bit more power up.
Okay.
Traffic, I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
Post traffic, Golf Oscar November, downwind, left hand. Borough.
Yeah, it's suddenly had to avoid us. It wasn't that close, but he suddenly started flapping and went disappeared. So. Suddenly scared him.
Bird is not suicidal.
Yeah. That's it. Whoever flew this today flew over my house this morning. So it was interesting to see. Also interesting to hear how quiet it is when it went over.
It's funny, we are now racing, so there is thermal.
Yeah, we are in the thermal.
Oh, bring the power down a bit. I see, yeah, nice. We are 60 level.
Okay, let's close the throttle at that then. Close the throttle now.
Yeah.
And just carry on.
So we are about 1300 now.
Okay, so let's turn in now.
13 now, yeah.
Remember, you should be about 800 feet, but try and judge the position rather than just turn on the height.
Yeah, okay.
One more, shall we?
Alright, so let's go full throttle then, yeah?
Go! Anywhere from 300 to 500. Okay. If you turn now, turn left now.
Turn left now, yeah?
Yep. By the time you straighten up the turn, you should be nearly 800 feet.
Okay.
So it just means we get round a bit quicker.
And we can level off then.
Yep. That's it. Okay, straight for that.
Yeah. Bring the power down a little bit. Well, I know it's about 750, but...
Yep. Okay, super.
750. You might have done them all, who knows?
We have.
Yep,
These clouds, look.
yeah.
Okay, keep moving round the night.
Yeah. Left. Yeah, the ascending, so down, quite nice here.
Good.
So again, radio call.
Okay.
didn't check but fuel, radio, engine, altimeter, transporter, harness.
Okay, that's good.
And we are 860.
Yep.
Close the throttle if you want. I mean,
Okay.
or this way, yeah. Hopefully it's not too. Usually we close throttle here, right?
Okay.
60, we keep 60 here still.
Yep.
So we are so-called base leg. I trim it. At least I try.
891 downwind right now.
Okay. Over there. I try to go in the center somewhere.
Sure.
And to go in between the road and between end of the green.
Okay.
So I will watch the nose.
Yeah.
And try to judge.
Okay.
Reference point or how it's called. Yeah.
That's the one.
So I'm ready for handbrake.
Okay.
Keep a little bit, you know.
Yep.
60, keeping. Try to be in line. I don't say about my experience. So we are going down. Yeah. Good. It won't remain that bit. Okay. Yeah.
Stick back.
Yeah. It's jumping.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, let's head in, shall we?
I mean, while I landing, could I look to left a little bit how high I am? Because I guess I don't estimate the right height. I don't know if I'm 1 meter or 2 meter high.
Yeah.
If I look, that's why I'm saying, yeah, I know you should look in the distance.
That's right.
But somehow I don't know where the ground is, you know, because
That's right, yeah.
I guess I will do it next time. So really, I will use half of my left eye to estimate how high we are. Really,
Okay.
I will look the distance, but I look a little bit on the left, and I guess it might help.
Yeah, what I tend to use is what we call peripheral vision. Not your main vision in front, but the sideways bit.
Yeah.
We call that peripheral vision.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it?
I got it here. I use it for race driving. I look very to mirrors.
Well, yeah, we do. We do it in all of our life.
Oswald Kilo Papa, downwind, north side for the grass.
Because of course we use it in all of our life, that's why we've got it. So when something's there at the side of us and we're not looking at it, we can still see it, we're about to hit it or it's about to hit us. So,
yeah. Okay. Slow down here. Now we slow down here.
that's good. Ready with the brake?
Yeah, ready with the brake. Go slowly.
Let's stop at that, shall we?
Okay then.
Excellent.
Great.
Okay. Okay, so after landing, transponder, turn off, fuel pump off, the turn and slip and the DI.
DI, turn and slip.
Yep. Right, there's no light, the nav lights aren't on, so. Right, the throttle closed, the parking brake is on, radio off.
Avionics switch off. Right. looking at now is again, see if we get a small drop in RPM. So we should see a small drop in RPM, which then comes back up, a small drop in RPM. Now that's telling us that both ignition circuits work. So, you know, if it's not working, then we need to tell the engineers so they can sort it, really.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, last of all, so strobe off, main switch off, and don't forget to take the keys out. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll leap out, push the plane out of the way, and then we'll sort the rest of the stuff out.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, good on there. So,
do you want to just unclip the thing?
I really wonder if there will be landing. Last time the GoPro camera, the battery got flat, so I use double battery now. Pack. It has.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. But shall we?
yes. Yeah. Okay, then. Close the canopy this way.